And I'm so disappointed with Speaker Johnson and our Republican House. I don't know what these people are thinking in there, but they just have not delivered.
That's former Trump advisor Peter Navarro complaining that he is disappointed in the Speaker of the House, Mike Johnson, and the Republicans in Congress because they have not delivered. And for once, I'm going to agree with Peter Navarro.
Why is the backlogs for Social Security applicants increased from 41,000 to 107,000?
Because we've been historically underfunded for a number of years now.
I don't think you're underfunded. You're funded at the Nancy Pelosi levels. At the Democrat levels, we just continued that same funding.
So I would say
at pandemic level spending.
So I would say we have an increase of over 8 million beneficiaries over the last 10 years. At the same time, we experienced our lowest work staffing levels at the end of FY22. That's a math problem. I mean, that is a problem. If you have those workloads, increasing, and you don't have the staff to take care of those workloads, you're going to have the backlogs that you're talking about, Representative.
Well, I would love to see.
Dum. That's Republican Congresswoman Lauren Boebert trying to grill a Social Security representative. And he goes, look, we're underfunded and we've had more people applying for it. It's just a math problem. This is why Republicans aren't getting anything done, because they've got Lauren Boebert trying to represent them. And this woman, too.
I seek recognition.
The gentlewoman is recognized.
To give notice of my intent to raise a question of the privileges of the House. The form of the resolution is as follows. Resolution, impeaching Alejandro Nicolas Mayorkas, Secretary of Homeland Security, for high crimes and misdemeanors. Resolved that Alejandro Nicolas Mayorkas, Secretary of Homeland Security, is impeached for high crimes and misdemeanors, and that the following articles of impeachment be exhibited to the United States Senate.
Yep, good old Marge. She's trying to impeach Secretary of Homeland Security Mayorkas because she thinks that he's failing at the border. She's tried this before. Her own party has voted against her, but she keeps wasting people's time with things like this. And it all makes sense because their leader is this guy.
2024 is our final battle. With you at my side, we will demolish the deep state. We will expel the warmongers from our government. We will drive out the globalists. We will cast out the communists, Marxists, fascists. We will throw off the sick political class that hates our country. We will rout the fake news media. We will evict Joe Biden, crooked as you can be. Joe Biden, the worst president in the history of our country. We will evict him from the White House, and we will finish the job once and for all. We will make America great again.
Dog whistle much? Yes, Donald Trump is basically trying to incite his followers towards violence by saying it's coming, the end is coming, we're going to go after all these people. And there's some cuckoos that are watching him, a lot of cuckoos that are watching him going like, well, if he doesn't win in 2024, it's time to have this civil war we've all been waiting for. By the way, what's going on with his hair in that video? Did you notice his hair was different? He either dyed it or he brushed it some other way, but it looks different. I don't know what he's trying to do. But the fact is, unfortunately, for anybody who voted for Republicans, they're not getting anything done. Republicans are very good at complaining, but they don't have solutions. And Donald Trump is the master of that. If you recall, his whole thing with the border was let's build a wall and let's just stop immigration from happening. And he built a little bit of a wall. He said Mexico was going to pay for it. They never paid for it. And they forget and they forgive. They don't even question it. They just go, okay. And immigration didn't stop. The only reason immigration slowed down was because a pandemic happened. And they used I think it's Title 42 to stop people from coming in. That was the only reason immigration stopped. So, and that's not a solution to immigration, by the way. They don't have any solutions. That's the problem. They've got your Jim Jordans, your Marjorie Taylor Greens, your Lauren Boeberts, all of these same goofballs and clowns who have no actual solutions. They're good at complaining. Hey, inflation is up. Hey, we're at war. Hey, there's a war in the world. Hey, all this other, they complain, but then you go, what's your solution? Well, they don't have one. Unfortunately, there's so many issues when they were leading that when Trump was president that we saw so much stuff like kids in cages, his attempt to overthrow democracy, twice impeached. There's so many issues with him as president. And now they finally got the control of the House of Representatives, and they're doing jacko, zero, nada, nothing. So anybody who's in any one of these districts, ask yourselves, what have these people done for us? All they do is they just do dog whistles. They go to culture wars. They tell you that the LGBTQ community is coming to trying to convert your kids to be transgender. When has anyone ever tried to convert your kid? You ever been walking down the street and had a transgender person be like, hey, come here for a second. Let me talk to you. Have you ever thought about doing the with your privates? No, that doesn't happen. You know who tries to convert you? Is these people by putting Bibles in your nightstand at the hotel. That's who's trying to convert you. These crazy, cuckoo, highly religious Marjorie Taylor Greenes, numbnuts, gun-toting, boob-grabbing Lauren Boeberts. She was grabbing the guy's crotch at the play. They're the worst of the worst, and they don't got any solutions. And if you want solutions, look at what Biden has done. As much crap as Biden gets, he has passed the infrastructure bill that's helping Americans. He has negotiated, or at least brought the insurance companies to the table to negotiate drug prices. He has invested in renewable energy to take us into the future. There's a lot of good stuff that he's done. He's actually done stuff. That's why you can judge him, because he's done stuff. Trump didn't do anything. All he did was lower taxes for what ended up being for the rich in the long run. That's it. That's the only thing he got passed. And then he wanted to go after Obamacare. He didn't succeed. And the same people who need Obamacare were the people who support him. It's just mind-blowing. So what do? We register. We vote. Get your friends out to vote. Vote blue. If you're going to vote red, vote for somebody who's actually got some ideas that are sensible and are going to help the country. Please. I don't know if that exists anymore in the Republican Party. The Republican Party's just gone far right. They took away your woman's right to choose. Their leader, the Speaker of the House, Mike Johnson, believes the earth was created 6,000 years ago. He believes in creationism. They're goofballs. Please, save this country. Don't vote for Trump. Oh my God. Why are we even at this conversation? Why is he even in the game? What's going on? Listen, guys, I'm Maz Jobrani. I'm a comedian. I'm on tour. Come watch me live. Go to mazjobrani.com. Come see. At least let's laugh a little bit as we all go down in a spiral and burn. Let's just laugh a little. Namaste.